Hi there, welcome back or welcome to my channel for the first time. If you don't know already, my name is Jainey. I'm an illustrator and clay artist and I'm currently preparing for my first shop launch. So I finally decided on a date for the launch. It will be December 4th, next Wednesday, exactly 1 week from right now. And yeah, I've got a lot of things to get together. So it's probably gonna be a bit of a chaotic vlog today, but you know, it's all gonna work out. Really quickly, look at my cat. Okay, so everything I need to do before my shop launch. First, I need to rework some of my clay characters because there's some tiny little adjustments I want to make to their designs that I use for the product photos. And I've also been using like a gloss glaze, but I ordered some resin because it's supposed to just look nicer and be a bit more durable for them anyway. So I'll be doing that today. I also need to design my shop online. So I've started to play around with Shopify. It's a little bit more difficult than I thought. I've had a GoDaddy site. And that was very intuitive, but Shopify has a lot of things going on. I also need to go take some product photos. I've got about one of each, but I'd like to have 2 or 3 for each product. So I'll see what I can do with that. Product photos. Lastly, I just have some products I've been working on off camera. I know, I'm sorry, I've been a little bit bad about recording my processes. So yeah, I'll share that with you. And then, yeah, I think that'll be everything for today. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Choco Ranchula, and I personally love doing this one because it's just rolling a bunch of balls pretty much the entire time. Okay, so I just learned that my resin is actually not coming today. It's gonna be here in like 3 days, so I'll probably bake that spider, keep him safe, but take a break from the clay stuff for the rest of the day and just focus on my website and product photos. Here he is, all done though. I love him so much. So yeah, it's really lovely outside, so I'm going to go get some footage and photos for my products, and I'll introduce the new things to you guys now. Luckily it's fall, so we've got some really lovely colors going on outside, so these product photos were amazing. But basically I'm doing a little line of the witch hats of my characters, and this one is the Blood Witches. Next up is the Mountain Witch. I pretend not to have a favorite character, but secretly it's this one. I love her. So last of the hats for now, this is the Anemone Witches, and I love it. She wears this little shrimp hat, but I am gonna have to redo it because I accidentally made it way bigger than the other ones. So this is a print of the Anemone Witch, so you can see her hat in action, but basically I participated in Folktale Week last week, which means I made some more print-worthy art, and the second one here is my Moss Bison character. Bison have been my favorite animal since I was a little kid, so always super fun to draw. And yeah, if you want to see the rest of my Folktale Week stuff, it's all on my Instagram. So I showed this one last video. He's my little character, Hilly Guy LaFreak, but I made a variant of him, which is Sleepy Hilly Guy, and I love it. I love doing different versions of the same character. And yeah, this one was really fun to make. Plus the lighting and the colors in the bushes were so pretty today. I'm so pleased with how these turned out. And yeah, I also got some of my stickers printed, only 2 so far. So I asked my Instagram followers which design they like the best. It was the owl, and it was also this Yeti party. They're 4x4 inches. The quality's amazing. I got them printed with Split Arrow Print House. If you're US based and you get your own stickers printed, I really recommend checking them out. So yeah, that's all the new stuff. I did share these last video, but I wanted to show these prints with the beautiful lighting behind them. And I know most people watching this, it's probably your first time visiting my channel. So if you don't know already, all of my art is based around my fantasy world called Hexium. And if you're interested in learning more about that, it's all on my website in my bio. So yeah, the stock photos are done. I'm going to go on a run now, take a little break, and I will see you guys in the evening. Alright, it is evening now. It's dark outside, so I'm sorry, the lighting is way worse. But yeah, I went for a run, shower, and just had a nice break, and now I'm gonna have a go at my website. So I'll take you guys along as I do that. So here we are. I've already attempted to, that might have been really close to my face. So here we are. I've already attempted to design it a little bit. It's a work in progress, but yeah, I'll show you guys what's going on. Got my logo in the middle. I went with this green and purple color palette because those are the colors I use most of my work, and I also think it just kind of gives off that whimsical nature vibe. And the purple looks incredibly saturated on the screen, but I swear it's like nice when you're looking at it. This is a bit of a placeholder. I need to take a large photo of all my products. But yeah, I like the idea of a big banner right there. And yeah, I've began adding some of my products and writing the descriptions. I've got a lot more to add, but that's the fun part. The taxes are gonna be the non-fun part. So as I'm writing these descriptions, I'm kind of realizing how difficult it is to mix storytelling along with like selling my art, if that makes sense. So all of my work revolves around my fantasy world, and it often needs that context and the stories behind it to kind of give it its meaning. So it's really hard because when you're just looking for a cute print to buy, you don't necessarily want to be hit with paragraphs of text. But I'm really doing my best to kind of bring the stories into the descriptions. Not sure if that made too much sense, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's really difficult for me mixing in-depth world building alongside the businessy side of things, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'll just show an example now in one of my descriptions. So this is my Blood Witch hat pin, and obviously if you're clicking on my website, you know nothing about my world or the characters, you just have a hat. So I kind of do my best to kind of tell about the character in a short description and say exactly what they represent, so that you can begin to relate to her. And if it really catches your eye, I have people go to my website where it then tells more about the world and the characters, and hopefully people will want to learn more. Yeah, it's nearly 9 o'clock now. I think I'm going to call it a day. I didn't really get done everything that I wanted to. I did notice as I'm adding more and more things to my website that I think I want some more polymer clay figures. So right now I only have 3 that I really want to sell, and I've got some ideas for more, and obviously not a lot of time, so I guess we're gonna put some work in tomorrow and try out some new designs. Yeah, that's everything for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really enjoying sharing this journey with you guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon.